Good afternoon, Merrimack Elementary. Hope everybody's ready for a great weekend. It's been a fantastic last full week here at school, even though it's not ending exactly the way that we all thought it might be, with a little change to field day. I know I communicated that out yesterday. As I'm looking out the window now, you're thinking it's looking like it was probably the right decision. We'll see how the day kind of continues to unfold, but honestly, the truth was, as we started looking at the forecast, we've been spending all week monitoring and looking at it. I kept hoping it was going to change, hoping that the rain early in the week, maybe that would help keep it from happening later this week, today. But as we got closer and there continued to be storms in the forecast, the my fear was, if we have a bunch of students out at Gay Field and we're standing in the parking lot or standing on the field and it starts to thunder and lightning and the buses aren't here because they're bringing kids back or they aren't there, we've got nowhere to put students and it's lightning outside. It's a risky situation that we wanted to make sure we avoided and did not feel like we'd be able to put our kids in. So we had to make that decision to move everything. And when we moved it, given all the other factors with regards to ensuring the summer send off has a chance to make sure nothing happens there with the cleanup, making sure our facilities can get everything cleaned up back at Gay Field, as well as all of the other parts with regards to planning and buses and everything else that has to go into getting everybody over there and doing it on a short notice. The only way we were going to be able to make the rain date work was to hold it here on our blacktop. So we are doing that. We're going to have a great event. We've got a lot of fun things planned. We're looking at some different things we're looking to add to it. I know Mr. Brown and Mrs. Lowry have already been started working on that, and making that plan happen. So we know it's throw a wrench in some of the things with regards to some of our the volunteers that may not be able to make that work, and I apologize for some of that inconvenience. Like I keep telling the kids, if I could only just control the weather, sometimes these things would be so much easier. But that's some of those things that they don't let us do. So I appreciate everybody understanding that, being flexible as we've made that change and helping to make that work for next week. So that'll be happening next Wednesday. You'll hear probably several reminders about this, but you're going to still want to make sure the kids have sunscreen. They're probably going to want to change of clothes because there will be events that involve water. So if they are looking to not be wet, especially our younger friends the event will now be taking place during the morning. We may want to think about making sure they have some way to either have some clothes that'll be quickly drying, or make sure if they need a change of clothes that we can help them with that. So just know those things will all be taking place next Wednesday. And then also next week, next Tuesday is our big end of the year summer send off. And that's, if you haven't been to it, that's a big carnival. It's a lot of fun. There's rides, there's food, there's cakewalks, things happening all over the place. It is a fantastic night, a great thing to everybody, a great way to end the year. And that's something you definitely are not going to want to miss. So by now you should have gotten a lot of communication about wristbands and making sure you've got all of those things. All of that will be taking place next Tuesday night over at Gay Field. So please be ready for that. It's a great night. You're going to definitely want to make sure you're there. Wednesday will be field day. We're going to have a lot of fun there. Here at school, we're going to have an all-school assembly with all the students to kick off or to celebrate what's been a great school year. And then Thursday is our fifth grade promotion. So fifth grade, we start the morning off with saying goodbye to our fifth graders and some of our retiring teachers. And then we will end that day with some special rotations in a fun way that a lot of our specials teachers have created a plan for them to be able to say goodbye to the kids. And so for that afternoon, there's going to be different stations, different rotations where the kids are going to get to have some fun and rotate from station to station and spend some time with some teachers and see everybody and have a lot of fun on that last day, as the last day is now a full day this year. So again, we're looking forward to next week. It's going to be a short week, lots going on. Again, we appreciate everybody's flexibility and understanding, and we're looking forward to next week and having a great end of the school year. Have a wonderful holiday weekend, and we'll look forward to seeing everyone next Tuesday.